Thank you so much to our station's operation manager, James Terry, and thank you as well to Matt Jansen, back here up in the press box with me here tonight, shooting video for us for our YouTube live stream. So if you're listening over the radio and you want something a little bit more from the action, head over to KSST Radio's YouTube channel for the live stream of tonight's game, where KSST Radio brings you Lady Cats softball as the Pittsburg Lady Pirates come to town. We should have a good, fun matchup for you tonight as the Lady Cats, sorry Matt, I just saw your text, but the Lady Cats come to town hosting the second to last team in district in Pittsburg. So a little bit more about Pittsburg. They did get a win in March, but still winless here in the month of April. Luckily for them, it's only their second contest in the month, but it's going to be tough to get a win over these Lady Cats as they have been dominant with a capital D throughout their district season, and plenty more on that to come. But the Lady Cats looking to complete the season sweep of Pittsburg tonight. These two teams already met. That was the last Tuesday of March when in Pittsburg, the Lady Cats crushed the Lady Pirates 21-4. One of many 10-run rule victories for the Lady Cats in district play this season. Plenty more on that as well to come. But the Lady Cats looking to get another big win over Pittsburg tonight and get past the rain. Luckily, thanks to our station's operation manager, James Terry, he gave me the lowdown on tonight's weather. So as some of you may know, there was a sprinkle of showers that came in earlier, but luckily not enough to cancel or postpone tonight's game. But noting showers, there is a 30% chance of showers, but it's mainly after 4 a.m. So if the Lady Cats can be pretty quick here tonight, they should be able to avoid any sort of issues. Weather out here is pretty chilly, 55 degrees. There's a bit of a wind coming from the northeast at 9 miles per hour, however, gusting up to 18. So a little chilly than we're accustomed to for Lady Cats softball, especially in district play normally. Sure, you'll get it in the beginning during scrimmage play, but less than 60 degrees, man. I was talking with my fellow media personnel here in the press box at Lady Cat Park, and I told them, I said, you know, getting dressed and putting on so many layers coming out here, I had to wonder if I was covering a soccer game tonight, because normally we're accustomed to much colder weather during their season as opposed to the Lady Cats. Lady Cats softball having a good time out there on the diamond, getting loose and getting ready to play the Pittsburg Lady Pirates. Lady Cats softball is 20-4 on the season. That's right, folks, 20-4. Their most recent win came Tuesday when they blew out Paris. That was on Paris's home field, 14-1. So that completes the sweep of Paris. And again, the Lady Cats looking to complete the season sweep of Pittsburg here tonight. Should be a fun one. Thanks again to our station's operation manager, James Terry, for working games with me all year long. And special thanks to Matt Jansen as well for stepping up and being our videographer here throughout the vast majority, if not all, the school year. So special thanks to him for committing to these late nights with us. We know it can be a grind, but it all becomes worth it when we hit this time of the year. Teams start to dwindle down. You know, obviously seasons have come to an end for a lot of sports already. So pretty much at this time of year, all that's left to do is kick up your feet and cruise to the end of the school year. And man, it's coming up quickly. Last Friday in May, and feels like just yesterday the spring semester began, and now already we are steaming full speed ahead into April. Lady Cats softball looking to continue their rolling into April. They went to perfect 5-0 through the first half of district play, all in the month of March. And in April, as I mentioned moments ago, winning in Paris on Tuesday, 14-1. So now they're looking to pick up their second win in 3 days, which would also put them, only key number being 3 wins away from a perfect district season, which would also be the second straight district season under Coach David Carrillo. The fact that they were able to do it last year against Hallsville, Mount Pleasant, T-High is one thing, but then to do it yet again in the fashion that they're doing it this year, it's truly a testament to how locked in this Lady Cats softball program is, and no doubt got their sights set on something further than last year, which saw them reach the area round, falling in 2 straight to Red Oak. That was in Grand Saline, where a couple of Coach David Carrillo's squads have unfortunately met their demise in the postseason. And after Lady Cats basketball fell this year, I kind of said to the soccer coaches when they started playing their by-district playoff locations, I kind of said, Coach Upton was like, oh, well, we're thinking about Grand Saline. And I kind of was like, listen, I'm kind of superstitious, so I would avoid it. And he was like, why? And I was like, well, we've had a couple of teams throughout the years that have had some trouble in Grand Saline, and namely they have been Lady Cats softball. But either way, I said, you might just want to avoid that altogether. Luckily for us, we ended up in Lindale for round 1. What a beautiful facility that was, and it only got better from there. Round 2 at Rose Stadium, Christus Mother Francis Rose Stadium in Tyler. My apologies, especially since they're one of our sponsors. But and then in round 3, that was just last Friday. It already feels like an eon ago, living week to week, but last Friday they met their demise in round 3 to Kilgore in the regional quarterfinals. So congrats to Lady Cats Soccer for having the season that they did, but just unfortunately met a 3rd round roadblock in Kilgore. But Lady Cats Soccer was the 2nd and last team to finish up their season. Wildcat Soccer finished up the Tuesday before in the area round, falling 2-0 to Palestine. That's where they met their end, and yeah, not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. And last Friday, Lady Cat Soccer meeting their end. So now here we are in baseball and softball season. Coach David Carrillo out at home plate, meeting with the umps and head coach for Pittsburg as the Lady Pirates are about set to get this one underway. Pittsburg, no doubt hoping to avenge the 21-4 loss that they suffered to the Lady Cats earlier this year. That was in Pittsburg, Tuesday, March 21st, 21-4. And now Pittsburg will see if maybe they can dethrone the Lady Cats and try and thwart a perfect district season. But the way Sulphur Springs has been playing, I'm not so sure about that one, folks. Lady Cats softball, 6-0 in district play and 20-4 on the season. Just crushing it through district play. I'll be breaking down the numbers and just how badly the Lady Cats have been beating down their district foes in here in a moment, but looks like we are getting set for the national anthem and both teams' starting lineups here in just a few moments. Bryant, starting pitcher for the Lady Cats this year and in her 3rd straight year pitching for Sulphur Springs. And she is followed closely by her catcher for the last 3 years, Anahi Velasquez and Reese Reagan. So Lady Cats softball hoping to get another big win. So let's break down some of the numbers a little bit. So I mentioned on Tuesday, Lady Cats won at Paris 14-1, but that is not their first 10-run rule district victory. No. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So almost every single one has been a blowout in favor of your Lady Cats, including, like I mentioned last time these two teams played, Lady Cats won 21-4, an 18-run difference. So just knocking the socks off those Lady Pirates last time around. No doubt Pittsburgh's got that on their mind still, as we are serenaded by Rihanna here at Lady Cat Park. Quite the music selection we've got going. Gotta say, as a millennial, it really speaks to my soul. But Sulphur Springs looking to complete the sweep of Pittsburg, the Lady Pirates. Their one win came in the month of March, winning over Paris. But let's hand it over to Don Julian.
For this district softball game between the visiting Pittsburg Lady Pirates and your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Let's meet both teams in tonight's game, and we'll start with the Lady Pirates. Leading off, number 3, the pitcher, Audrina Landon. Batting second, number 9, right fielder, Emmy Castaneda. Batting third, number 2, second baseman, Kylan Hudson. Batting fourth, number 1, third baseman, Haley Danielson. Next up, number 4, the left fielder, Landry Moore. Number 11, center fielder, Tyron Kiefer. Number 7, the catcher, Bailey Oglesby. Number 5, shortstop, Elisa Rivera. And hitting ninth, number 13, first baseman, Carly Berry. The Lady Pirates are coached by Madison Sansom, and her assistants are Cheyenne Reynolds, Haley Udi, and Siglinda Smoke. The Pittsburg Lady Pirates. And now the starting lineups for the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Leading off, number 15, the shortstop, Emerson Thompson. Batting second, number 8, center fielder, Jaden Harper. Batting third, number 20, first baseman, Reese Reagan. Batting fourth and pitching, number 12, Crimson Bryant. Hitting fifth, number 18, left fielder, Nicole Higgins. Hitting sixth, number 7, third baseman, Baylor Boatman. Hitting seventh, number 33, the designated player, Gracie Adair. And for the Lady Cats, number 4, second baseman, Kinley Friddle. Batting eighth for the Lady Cats, number 6, right fielder, K.K. Montgomery. And hitting ninth, number 16, and catching, Ana E. Velasquez. And also for the Lady Cats, number 1, Katie Johns. Number 2, Tia Nash. Number 3, Dottie Smith. Number 5, Addie Goldsmith. Number 10, Naya Yancey. Number 14, Karis McGarry. And number 22, Emily Adamson. Lady Cats head coach is David Carrillo. And now, if everyone will stand to honor America, the playing of the national anthem.
Well, since Don Julian said it's time, I guess we will abide by his rules here at Lady Cat Park, as it's time for Lady Cats softball. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us here on KSST Radio as Sulphur Springs host Pittsburg in their second to last district game. Hard to believe it's already that time of year, but it is in fact that time. In fact, the next time we'll be with Lady Cats softball is a week from tomorrow, when they have their senior night contest, and what a duel that will be when Pleasant Grove comes to town. Winner will more than likely leave with if the Lady Cats win next Friday, they will more than likely, in fact, assuming they take care of business here tonight and win on Tuesday, then, as I'm sure they will, then Lady Cats softball will clinch an outright district championship with a senior night win next Friday over Pleasant Grove. So we'll have a lot of action in between now and then, but Sulphur Springs going to try and make quick work of Pittsburg here tonight at Lady Cat Park, Friday, April 4th, and already the second to last district game. Last time these two schools played, it was a 21-4 blowout of the Pittsburg Lady Pirates. That was in Pittsburg when Sulphur Springs won March 21st. So 2 Tuesdays prior to this last one.
Audrina Landon.
So Audrina Landon for Pittsburg steps up to lead off for the Lady Pirates. She will be leading off against Crimson Bryant, who has been something of an ace. And, you know, of course, she's been an ace for the last 2 years, but this year in particular, it's been a little crazy. 23 innings pitched, and she has allowed 3 hits and delivers a fast ball. Boy, howdy. You could see the dust coming off that thing. It was moving so quickly, but just outside the zone, outside and away, the righty taking ball 1, and then just a moment ago, taking strike number 1 from Bryant. Bryant looking to pick up yet another strikeout here, and gets her swinging on strike number 2 in the count. Count's now 1-2, but Bryant has pitched 23 innings in district play, given up only 1 hit, allowed only 1 run, and walked 4, and she picks up her first strikeout of the game. So to give you an idea of and that's, like I said, another strikeout for Crimson Bryant. So how many strikeouts does she have? 58 in 6 district games. So when she averages 3 innings pitched a game, she averages striking out almost every single batter she faces. In fact, she averages striking out more. So she has just been dominating the situations. Just so good. And pitch number 1 from Bryant is high over the plate for ball 1. Because there were some of those multiple games. Oof. Man, that was a fast-moving ball. That one did make it to the zone. Counts now 1-2. 1 out, no runners on for the Lady Pirates here in their first at-bat. Gets her swinging on strike number 3. 2 outs and 2 down for Pittsburgh.
Second baseman, Kylan Hudson.
Second baseman stepping up to bat now.
That's insane.
Hudson.
No, absolutely.
Bryant. Gonna see if she can't strike out 3 straight batters. She's already taken out the first 2. First pitch coming to the second baseman for Pittsburgh is high and away from the righty, or the lefty.
That's true. That's true.
1-0's the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and misses. Makes it strike 1 for the second baseman. Hudson. Bases a 1-1 count. Gonna look to maybe try and be the 4th hit against Crimson Bryant here through 7 district games, but no. Third batter for Pittsburgh. Swings and misses on what will be strike number 2 for her. Hudson facing her final strike. 1-2's the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And yes, it is called strike 3. It was a bit low in the zone, but shoot, I'll take it. Strike number 3, Bryant strikes out all 3 batters she faces. Now we head to the bottom of the first, and we'll see how the Lady Cats respond on offense in their first at-bat coming up. We'll be right back. To quote General Kenobi, a bold one, hello there. and welcome to Lady Cat Park, where KSST Radio is bringing you Lady Cats softball, where they host the Pittsburg Lady Pirates. Pittsburg, 1-5 in district play. It's been a tough going for them, but they can potentially give the Lady Cats their first loss in district play, but it won't come in the Lady Pirates' first at bat, as Bryant got 3 up and sent 3 down with 3 strikeouts. She now has 61. And yes, that does average to over 10 strikeouts a game, and when you average facing only 9 batters a game, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Stepping up to the plate for the Lady Cats is Thompson. Thompson takes it inside. It'll be ball 1. Thompson, one of many Lady Cats to be performing very well. You want to know just how well? Well, shoot, I'll tell you. Emma Thompson is 8 for 16 in district play. She is batting an even .500. And for those maybe a little less versed in baseball and softball, if you hit 300 in Major League Baseball, 300, you will make the Hall of Fame. Emerson Thompson is batting .500. And the more I go, the crazier it gets. So don't worry, folks. You'll have plenty of stats coming your way. But Thompson on district play, 8 for 16, like I mentioned, with 4 RBIs and 6 runs. She has only struck out once in district play. Lady Cat softball has been so dominant that Thompson uses really good eye discipline in her first at-bat. The leadoff batter for Sulphur Springs advances on a walk. Next up, you know her, you love her, and if you play the Lady Cats, you hate to see her. It's Jaden Harper. Harp steps up, no outs on. 1 runner on at first in Thompson. First pitch coming to Harp. Outside, Thompson trying to steal second. The throw is not there. She slides, and they'll say she's safe. And she gets up and runs over to third. I think there was a delay there. She wanted to make sure that the player she collided with was okay, but that Lady Pirate's still down. That was a big collision there at second. Lady Pirates going to take a knee. It looked like maybe Thompson might have even gone leg first into her side or something. I mean, she kind of jolted backwards. Luckily, assistant coach for Pittsburg able to put her arm around her neck, and another Lady Pirate taking her off. So we're going to wish her a speedy recovery. You never want to see one of these young student athletes go down with an injury. Tough one there. I guess we're going to take a quick commercial and let them adjust and prepare. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to Lady Cat Park. Sorry, folks, wanted to take a quick break. We had a Pittsburg Lady Pirate injury. Emerson Thompson trying to steal second, collided leg first with the second baseman. So she is being carried out. Either way, that's a tough one. Harp stepping back into the batter's box, seeing what she can do with Emerson Thompson now on third. Thompson stole third, and Harper has an RBI single with a great hit in between the third baseman on the left field side. So that is already a run, and the leadoff batter Thompson is now home. What a job there. Lady Cats lead now 1-0. Now batting is Reese Reagan, and now Harper stealing second, and successful. Catcher for the Lady Pirates didn't even want to attempt it. By the time she got up from her knees and was ready to make the throw, Harp was already more than halfway there. So she knew that was a futile effort and could end up in an error, so she decided against it. Harp fouls it beyond the left field line.
Kind of jammed her up on the inside a little bit.
Looks like that pitch went on inside on her, and Reagan
That doesn't feel great on a warm day.
not able to make the best contact that she wanted. She faces a 1-1 count. At second is Jaden Harper. High over the plate. Harp steals second, goes to third. Steals third, my apologies. Counts now 2-1 after the high pitch over the plate. Wild pitch at that. Reagan steps back into the box. Now with Harp at third. No outs on the board for the Lady Cats. They already lead 1-0. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Harp gets it off the top of her bat, and as a result goes flying back, something of a rainbow arch, back into the safety net. Reagan now facing a 2-2 count after getting a pitch high over the plate, sending it back into net. Harp still at third. No outs for your Lady Cats. They lead 1-0.
It's 2-2. Should we fight off anything close?
And Reagan
That's a lot of fighting.
sends it flying. Looks for a moment like it might have passed over the home dugout, but
I think, yeah.
all the fans here at Lady Cat Park look up and watch that ball go.
I definitely.
No collisions as far as I can tell. Reagan, after sending 1-2 out of the park on foul balls, now faces a 2-2 count. No outs. Runner on third. Here's the pitch. And Reagan, a bit of a bloop into left field. No one is there. Harp makes it home. So Reagan now with an RBI single. 65. Let me say that again, just so you really think that wasn't a mistake on my part. Crimson Bryant, through 6 district games, is batting .765. Bryant takes a 1-0 count and sends one into right field. A Lady Pirate can't make the grab. Bryant now advancing towards second. Reagan at third.
That ball's on the road. It's Taylor.
Man, and that ball didn't have a whole lot of speed going into left field, deep left field. I was going to say somewhere in the middle between center field and left field, but that's neither here nor there. Regardless, Lady Pirate had a chance to maybe come up with the play, but just out of reach. So now Bryant has a courtesy runner at second. Reagan at third. Still no outs here. Your Lady Cats lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first.
She hits a home run, I'll donate $50 to the charity of her choice.
Stepping up to the plate. And bit of a slow roller to the pitcher, and the throw is there at first as Higgins, he is out. That will be the first out here in the bottom of the first. Now stepping up is number 7, Baylor Boatman. So 300 puts you in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. But Bowman would still qualify through 6 district games. She's batting .375. Oh, and there's a high flying ball. Can't make it past the left field wall, but Reagan makes it home. Second runner makes it home. Courtesy runner for Bryant is home. And now your Lady Cats lead 4-0 after a 2 RBI double from Baylor Boatman.
Next up to the Lady Cats, number 7.
Back there.
Excuse me, batting number 7, 33, designated player, Gracie Adair.
Gracie Adair stepping up to bat now. Number 33, as opposed to what you might have just heard from Don Julian.
That was a standing up song. She wasn't walking, you know.
Adair has been a relief pitcher through some games here.
Minus 350 at this point.
So let's talk about it. She has appeared in relief pitching in 3 games, and Adair fouls it away behind home plate. But Adair, she has actually come in relief in the last 2 district games. So that was Tuesday in Paris when they won 14-1. She pitched 2 innings. Or sorry, no, I was just last game. Abby Goldsmith pitched in relief the Friday before in that win over LE. But Adair did appear in the district opener over Paris and in the 21-4 win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's
Adair,
It's open season at a Golden Corral.
in her relief pitching appearances, has pitched 7 innings, allowed 9 hits and 6 runs, only 5 of which were earned, though. Walked 7 and struck out 10. And when you have Crimson Bryant striking out literally every batter she faces, or seemingly just about, it makes relief pitching pretty easy for a team. The count is 1-2 for Adair, though. 1 out, runner on at second. That's Baylor Bowman at second. Adair set for the 1-2 pitch. Here it is. And bounces at home plate. Now, Boatman advancing to third. So the Lady Cats have a pretty good chance of, if not getting 10 runs, they have a pretty good chance of at least getting halfway that. They already have 4. And a runner at third and Boatman. Here's Adair taking the 1-2 pitch and a high flying ball. The center fielder going back for it. She has to retrack field and Adair is out. However, Boatman tags third and advances home. So remember what I was saying about the Lady Cats being halfway there? Well, you guessed it, they are. Now they lead 5-0 here after a sac fly from Gracie Adair. So, Lady Cats are down to their final out, however, not without getting, up to this point, 5 runs.
And so for them being the kind of habits of just getting up to the plate and kind of doing your job. Well, you also have to get around the vote for being able to advance. Yeah, exactly. It's all those little things that right now you really want to harp on, because that's going to be the difference when it really matters.
Set for the 0-1 pitch and fouls it beyond the visitors' dugout.
Then they will find a card. If that's your card.
0-2 the count now. 2 outs. No runners on for Sulphur Springs. They do lead here in the bottom of the first in their first at bat, 5-0. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And dead center over the plate, or maybe just right of it. Either way, it's a strikeout, and that will retire the sides. The Lady Cats get 5 runs on Pittsburg in their first at bat. They lead big, 5-0. We head to the second inning when we return. Welcome back to Lady Cat Park, where you're listening to KSST Radio, or thanks to our YouTube watchers for joining us for Lady Cat Softball as they host the Pittsburg Lady Pirates. Sulphur Springs in their first at-bat in the bottom of the first got 5 runs. They lead 5-0. So here at home, should mention, since this is the first Lady Cat softball game we've done all year, and what a pleasure it is. Can't believe it's already April and this is the first game we're doing, but for 10-run rule victories in district play, both teams need to have 5 at-bats. However, since the Lady Cats are here at home, already leading 5-0, if they get 5 more runs, Bryant delivers strike 1 to the leadoff batter here in the second. But if the Lady Cats get 5 more runs, then we would only need to go to 4.5 innings. Bryant, outside and away from the righty. Evens the count 1-1. Bryant been very stout in the circle this year. She did have a perfect start. In fact, yes, she's had 2 of them. I'm sorry, no, she's had 3 of them, my word. And fouled away behind home plate. Count still 1-2. So, in the opener, Bryant gave up a hit to Paris. But since then, the 21-4 win over Pittsburg, the last time these two schools met, the huge win over North Lamar, 12-0. She had a perfect start. Same with L.E. and Paris. No hits allowed, and the only stat worth noting are strikeouts, which you could probably guess with Bryant. She's a strikeout machine.
Those were only because
she has 62 on the year, and she just struck out another here.
her running average. Well, yeah,
The leadoff batter in the second. Counts 1-0 for the second batter here. Lady Cats lead 5-0. Bryant set for the pitch. And she delivers strike one. Trip ones on the scoreboard here in the top of the second. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out.
You're accelerating the ball towards you. You know? I mean, but still, it's
1-1 the count. Pitch makes it inside the zone. It was outside and down from the lefty, but she takes strike 2 looking. Counts now 1-2, 1 out, no runners on for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-0. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Bryant. And inside the zone, 2 strikeouts here in the second inning and 5 straight here versus Pittsburgh. Bryant continuing to add more. She now has 63 on the year. My word. Averaging over 10 strikeouts a game, and when you average 3 innings pitched, you average more strikeouts per game than you do actual batters face. It's crazy. Bryant getting the third batter here in the second inning to whiff on the off-speed pitch. It's an 0-1 count. Most recently, Bryant did start at Paris on Tuesday. 3 innings, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, but 7 strikeouts. Before that, winning versus LE 13-3. 3 innings, no runs, hits, walks, but 8 strikeouts. Again, 3 innings, so she struck out every batter she faced except for 1.
crazy. Is you be right.
But no hits or walks surrendered in that one, so Bryant just been dominant. 1-2 pitch, swung on and made contact. The throw is there to first, and that will be out number 3 on a quick toss to first base, and your Lady Cats head to their next at bat in the bottom of the second, already leading big 5-0. We'll return in just a moment. Welcome out to Lady Cat Park. We've got a fun one here, so Lady Cats softball already leading big 5-0 and getting set for their second at bat. So I was just telling James Terry, you only get 4.5 innings if you're playing at home, but that is not correct. Both teams do in fact get 5 at-bats. So my apologies. But either way, here on the bottom of the second, stands to reason that the Lady Cats will have no issue getting to that 10-run rule victory. They already lead 5-0. Last time these two schools met, it was a 21-4 blowout in Pittsburgh. That was 2 Saturdays this past one. Here on Thursday, April 4th, the day before Good Friday, coaches... at least the coaches I've been working with here in Sulphur Springs, they are very privy to Easter and getting that extra day off for the kids and student athletes. So they really like to give those kids that day. So Coach Carrillo and Coach Hammock are always really good about getting a Thursday game in as opposed to playing on Good Friday. And we are blessed to be able to do this.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because next Tuesday, both baseball and softball are on the road, so KSST gonna observe that bye. It's been quite some time since we've gotten one, I'm afraid. Just to comes to show just how busy spring sports is. You take what buys you can get. Leadoff batter here in the second for the Lady Cats, and pulled beyond the left field line. Anahi Velasquez. She has struggled in hitting. She is batting 3 for 12 in district play. an even quarter.
I like it.
So 250. So about standard for baseball, softball, if not pretty dang good. But for these Lady Cats, it's one of the lower batting averages. Counts 1-2. No outs. No runners on for the Lady Cats. And Velasquez, not a whole lot of distance on that one, but the left fielder can make the running catch just beyond the left field line. And Velasquez is out. So, lineup turning over here for the Lady Cats already in the second inning. Stepping up is Emma Thompson, leadoff batter here for the Lady Cats tonight. She got a single as she hits it with the bottom of her bat into the dirt for strike one. But last time up, she was able to get a leadoff single, steal second, and then she collided with a Lady Pirate in that first inning. A bit of a scary injury, but after that Pittsburg Lady Pirate was down, she kind of stopped for a moment to make sure she was okay, but then realized, oh wait, I can move to third, and she did just that. Thompson takes ball one high over the zone. Evens count 1-1. But pretty shortly thereafter, she was able to reach home on an RBI single from Jaden Harper. Trip ones, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Thompson sends it into the dirt beyond the left field line. Thompson now falling behind in the count, 1-2. Thompson only has 1 strikeout in district play. Yes, in 6 district games, she has 1 strikeout, and you'll be hearing me repeat that a lot because Lady Cats have not been good with strikeouts, and Thompson belts one past the center fielder. She turns first, heads to second, but she wants more. She's heading to third, and she will get there. What a play there by Emma Thompson. A triple. And a leadoff triple at that. Or sorry, no, not a leadoff triple. She's the second batter. Lady Cats have 1 out. Anyways, Harper steps up to the plate looking to pick up a second RBI here. She already got 1 in her first at-bat, getting Thompson home, but takes her first pitch outside the zone. The righty ahead in the count, 1-0. Harper, like Thompson, made it home when Reese Reagan hit a follow-up RBI single to give the Lady Cats their 2-0 lead. Harper sends one deep into left field. The left fielder going back for it, but that's gone! Over the scoreboard, bounces on it. My word! Jaden Harper with a 2-run home run. The Lady Cats ready to meet her at home plate as she gets a huge hit there.
Oh my gosh. You just knew it was
Lady Cats now lead 7-0.
Number 20, first baseman Reese Reagan.
Still only 1 out here for the Lady Cats as Harper got Emma Thompson home on a 2-run home run on a line drive to left field. I mean, my goodness, that bounced off the top of the scoreboard.
They're gone.
What a play there. Your Lady Cats leading big, 7-0. And Reagan puts into shallow left field, and they can't make the grab on a routine fly ball. Wind a bit of a factor here, but not as much to affect the tracing ability by these defensemen. 7-0 the score now. Reagan at first on the error. Bryant stepping up. Swings and misses. Oof. Counts 0-1 for Bryant.
Do you think Rillo has like a score in mind, you know?
High over the plate.
It's like, okay. Well, of course, the runner was 10 after 5, so that's obviously yeah.
Make it a ball for Bryant.
With that being said, I think once you get to 10, from what I've seen, usually once they get to that point, a lot of the time
1-1 the count. 1 out. Runner on at first and Reagan. Lady Cats lead 7-0. Here's the pitch. High over the plate for ball numero dos. So Bryant coming into this one, as I mentioned, 13 for 17 on the season. She has 9 RBI. And Bryant sends one into the shallow infield and a bit of a jump, but she does get the grab. So Bryant will not get a hit in that at-bat. It is out number 2 for the Lady Cats as Bryant flies out to the shallow infield. It's still a 7-0 lead for your Lady Cats. Reagan at first. Last time these two schools met, the Lady Cats won big, 21-4, and the Lady Cats look to be en route, doing it again. Higgins, slow rolling ball to the shortstop. They can't make the throw. And so Reagan now advancing to third, and Higgs stays put at second. So 2 Lady Cats in scoring position at third and second. Reagan at third, Higgins at second. Now stepping up is Baylor Boatman. One of several new additions to the Lady Cats this year. A whole lot of seniors went out with the graduating class last year. So Coach Carrillo has had to retool a bit. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these Lady Cats that come in reserve situations got playing time last year, but coming in a reserve position or when the game is comfortably out of hand is a bit different than seeing real game time action. But Bowman hasn't struggled coming into this one. She's 6 for 16, 4 RBIs, 6 runs, and she has walked once. And she is ahead in the count a big way now. She gets ball number 3, and if this Lady Pirate pitcher isn't careful, she will load the bases. Luckily, there are 2 outs for Pittsburg. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a bit of a crack to center field, but the throw is there. And that will do it for the bottom of the second, as the Lady Cats do get 2 runs. But now we head to the 3rd inning. Your Lady Cats leads still in a big way. Now 7-0. We'll be back. Welcome back to Lady Cat Park. We head to the 3rd inning. Your Lady Cats lead 7-0 here, getting 2 more runs in the bottom of the second, thanks in large part to Jaden Harper with a 2-run home run. Emma Thompson was on at third, so she was all too ready to cross home plate, but Harp said, don't worry, I'm about to do it too. And what a 2-run blast it was. Your Lady Cats now lead 7-0, heading into the top of the 3rd. Pittsburg, no hits here. They have been struck out. All 6 batters have in the previous 2 innings. Bryant has faced 3 batters in both innings, and it's been 3 up, 3 down each time. All strikeouts.
I think it really just depends. I also think.
Or sorry, no, she does have 5 strikeouts in this one. Final out in the second was a toss to first. Regardless, Bryant back in the circle. Pitch number 1 gets the leadoff batter here in the 3rd inning to whiff on it. Counts 0-1.
We go a quick inning. We put up 4, 3 or 4.
And swings and misses on the 2nd straight pitch she gets from Bryant.
She's just doing it her day. You know, it's like they're just playing catch. You know?
She falls behind in a big way. Counts now 0-2 for the leadoff batter here in the 3rd. Lady Pirates trail in a big way, 7-0. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Bryant. Swings and misses for her 6th strikeout here at Lady Cat Park versus the Lady Pirates.
The Lady Pirates, number 5, the shortstop, Elisa Rivera.
Bryant.
It's fast. It's fast.
Just cruising through the competition here, as she has been all year long. She's only pitched 3 innings in the last 2 games, but each time she had a perfect start. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, just strikeouts. On Tuesday at Paris, winning 14-1, she struck out 7, and last Friday versus LE, winning big 13-3, she struck out 8. So I have to imagine we'll see Abby Goldsmith or Gracie Adair here.
So that's literally what's
probably after this inning. So Bryant, we may have seen the last of her here after this one. Her team leads big 7-0, and the batter she's facing now, number 2 batter here in the 3rd inning, is behind the count a big way. 0-2, 1 out, no runners on for the Lady Pirates. Here's the pitch, and just able to sneak inside the zone. It was low in towards the batter, but regardless, it's called strike 3, and that is her 2nd strikeout here in this inning. It is also her 7th here tonight.
Go ahead and get it. I'm trying to look over there and see if anybody's warming up, but I can't see in the board.
So, first pitch from Bryant to the what more than likely will be her final batter faced here tonight.
That sounds like even if I just
Her team leads 7-0. 1-0 is the count. 2 outs for the Lady Pirates, no runners on. Swings and misses. Lady Pirates really struggling to make contact with the bat right now. Especially here in this, her 3rd inning. It seems like Bryant's just heating up. And just as I said that, she delivers the ball inside and low. So 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. 2 outs, no runners on. Here's the pitch. Bryant gets her swinging. So now that is strike numero dos. As my favorite group of broadcasters would say in Hallsville, deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Straight down Broadway for strike number 3. No question about that one. It's a strikeout, and Bryant retires the sides. And if that's the last we've seen of her, she pitched 3 innings and struck out 8. All batters she faced but 1. So just like that win over Paris on last Friday versus LE. But we're going to take a break as we head to the bottom of the 3rd, where the Pirates will see if they can't put something on the board. They trail 7-0. We'll be back. Welcome back out to Lady Cat Park, and perfect timing, James Terry, as the catcher. Just finished talking to her starting pitcher here tonight. Lady Pirates going to try and limit runs here for Sulphur Springs. They've been scoring early and often here versus the Lady Pirates. 5 runs in their first at-bat and 2 more in the second, thanks to a Jaden Harper 2-run shot. Bouncing off the scoreboard in left field, your Lady Cats now lead 7-0. Stepping up to bat now for the Lady Cats. Leading off in the bottom of the 3rd is Gracie Adair. Adair, over the course of district play here up to this point, is 9 for 17, so batting just over 500, 529 through 6 district games. She is here in her second at-bat. She sends one flying to about mid-right field, and the right fielder can make the play for out number 1. Leadoff batter here, Adair, flies out to right field.
Number 5, Abby Goldsmith.
It's out number 1. Now stepping up to the plate is Abby Goldsmith. Goldsmith, like a lot of Lady Cats, batting over 500. She is batting .556 in 6 district games. Except for the first pitch, and she takes strike 1 looking. Didn't like the look of that off-speed pitch, so she just watched that one go by. However, she falls behind the count as a result, 0-1. Here's the pitch, and sends it flying past the right fielder. She has to run back to the wall to grab it. The throw to second is there, so she will be halted there. Goldsmith gets a double here with 1 out on the board. So Anahi Velasquez steps up to the plate, set for another at-bat. Lineup getting pretty close to turning over here in the third inning. And oof, Velasquez with the crack of a shot. But she pulled it a little bit as it goes beyond the left field line.
You just gotta be, you can't ever sleep, you know? You gotta
She falls behind the count after fouled it off. Counts 0-1. One out here. Runner on at second for your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Looking to complete a perfect week. They are still perfect in district play. 5-0 coming into this one. A perfect first half, all in March. And
oh, you can tell as soon as she did that. Oh, man.
Anahi Velasquez makes contact, swings, but the second she does, she threw her head up in exasperation, knowing had she just let that one go, that would have advanced the runner on second and given her a ball. Instead, she falls behind the count in the big way. 0-2, one out, runner on a second. Here's the pitch. And that's called strike three. Velasquez takes it looking, so it will be out number 2.
15, shortstop, Emerson Thompson.
Emerson Thompson steps up. Second baseman for the Lady Cats. Lineup indeed turning over here in the third. It has done so. Yes. Almost every inning. It almost did in the first. Thompson takes her first pitch and lets it go by as it was a low pitch. Bouncing dang near off the dirt. Catcher does come up with it to toss it back to her pitcher. Thompson set for the 1-0 pitch.
Scoreboard, they gotta name it after her.
And once again into the dirt.
Harper, Lady Cat scoreboard.
Make it 2 straight balls to second baseman Emerson Thompson. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. 2 outs, runner on second. Here's the pitch. And she was able to tip it. We're going to have a brief stoppage in play. Catcher for Pittsburgh. Looks like they are tying their shoes. A crucial aspect of the sporting experience.
Yeah. So was John Rahm. So was John Rahm.
Try and play a sport with your laces untied. I dare you.
There's a lot more PGA guys in the league.
It's a lot of fun when you're running at full speed and all of a sudden you trip yourself because you didn't tie your shoes. Believe me, I have unfortunately been there. Counts 3-1 for Thompson. 2 outs, runner on a second. It goes just past the shortstop. So now we've got a runner advancing home as the throw there. Thompson does make it to second, but she gets a beautiful RBI. Now that's run number 8. First here in the third inning, the Lady Cats just 2 away from a potential 10-run rule victory. But again, they do have to make it a full 5 innings. Stepping up is Jaden Harper. Last time she was at bat, she sent that ball to bounce off the scoreboard in left field for a 2-run shot. And she takes her first pitch well outside the zone. Catcher there on that one had to spin around full 360 to really grab that one in. That ball had some momentum on it. Harp set for the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. And sends it flying back behind home field. God, are you there? It's me, Margaret. So Harp sending one back behind home plate on a towering foul ball. Banging off the roof here at Lady Cat Park. Counts now 1-1. Runner on at second, and Thompson. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Harp. And pulled it just a bit. Goes beyond the left field line. Harp was facing an even 1-1 count a moment ago, but after picking up another foul hit, it's now a 1-2 count. She falls behind. Lady Cats could be down to their final out here in the third inning. They lead big, though, 8-0. 1-2 is the count. Runner on at second, 2 outs for Sulphur Springs. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Harp. And just outside the zone, however, Thompson, wow, what quickness. She is able to quickly make it over to third base. Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on at third. High over the plate. Makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Cats lead 8-0. Runner on at third, though, in Thompson. Harp set for the full count pitch. Here it is. And a big shot to left field. The left fielder going back for it, and it's just able to stay inside the park. However, an easy run from Thompson, making it from third base. And now that's another run, just 1 away from a potential 10-run rule victory. However, we still do have to make it through this bottom of the third and 2 more full innings for the Lady Cats to be able to win early here. Sulphur Springs leading, though, in a big way. 9-0. Stepping up to bat for Sulphur Springs is Reese Reagan. Reagan is able to keep it fair, just able to sneak inside the third baseline. Harp makes it home. That's 10 runs, and now Reagan makes it to second. What a job there. So that is 10 runs for your Lady Cats. They have hit the 10-run rule, the 10-run aspect of the 10-run rule, but still got to make it through 2 more innings. Bryant steps up, seeing what she can do with her team leading big, 10-0. Lady Pirates have surrendered runs to Sulphur Springs in every at-bat for the Lady Cats. And that one was Santa Claus. It's a bit early for him to be out, but hey, we all need a holiday. Right, after Senate on a rainbow shot behind home plate, once again hitting the metal roof here at Lady Cat Park. She faces an 0-1 count. And woof, what a crack past the shortstop. Perfectly placed in between the gap. Bryant is trying to, Bryant was trying to make it to second, but Reagan got a little greedy with it. The throw was there at home plate, so that will wrap up the third inning, but not before the Lady Cats can get 3 runs. They now lead 10-0 over the visiting Lady Pirates. We'll be back with the 4th inning coming up. Welcome back to Lady Cat Park, folks. You're listening or watching KSSD Radio as we bring you Lady Cats softball. And already their second to last district game, Lady Cats leading big, 10-0. And I have to imagine it's just going to get worse for the visiting Lady Pirates, as the Lady Cats have scored in every inning that they've been at bat. 5 runs in the first, 2 more in the second on a 2-run shot from Jaden Harper. She got another RBI in the third, getting another run in, and 2 more gives the Lady Cats their 10-run lead right now, 10-0. Bryant, though, back in the circle for the Lady Cats, so we have not seen the last of her tonight. Normally for Bryant, she's pitched almost predominantly, really, almost entirely 3-run innings. She pitched 2 versus Paris in the first district game, 3 at Pittsburg, so that was that March 21st blowout of the Lady Pirates when these two schools first met, and then pitched 5 versus North Lamar, a full game at Pleasant Grove, but that's the only one. Since then, 3 innings in the last 2, but Coach Carrillo making the choice to send her back out there. Her team leads big, 10-0. Oh, on the count, gets the leadoff batter here in the 4th.
Well, she's the second batter. So,
Oh, on the count. And it's outside from the righty. Outside and away. An even 1-1 count now for the Lady Pirate. Bryant
Yeah, so she's a triple shot.
gonna look to extend her striking streak here to the 4th inning. She has struck out 8 of the 9 batters she has faced in her first 3 innings. So very much like that win versus LE last Friday. Except add on an extra inning. Bryant gets her to whiff on strike 3 swinging. That is now strikeout number 9 for Bryant here. Her highest in district play. Oh my word. She got 12 versus North Lamar. So that was, I guess, yeah, that was last Monday. But 18. She struck out 18 batters at Pleasant Grove. Wow. That was last Tuesday. What an outing for her. She did allow 2 hits and a run. That was her 1 and only run allowed in district play. High over the plate. Ball 1. Swings and misses. Man, I just took a big stretch of my back and it sounded like tectonic plates moving. Remember, kids, use good posture. You don't want back problems when you're 26. Bryant gets another strikeout, though. A second straight here in this inning. She now has 10. Bryant facing her 3rd batter here in the 4th inning. Gets her to whiff on first pitch she takes. It's strike 1. She falls behind the count, 0-1. 2 outs for the Lady Pirates here in the top of the 4th. And that one just snuck outside the zone. Just a little bit, though. Counts 1-1. 2 outs, no runners on. Pittsburg trails in a big way, 10-0. And they look to be, yes, down to their final strike here in this 4th inning. So if they strike out or out here, they have just 1 more at bat to play with. And at that point, we need 10 runs in that one, assuming the Lady Cats don't score here. And the bottom of the 4th, which is where we head now, as Bryant strikes out all 3 batters she faces. She has 11 here versus the Lady Pirates. Lady Cats head to the home dugout where they are set for their 4th at bat in the bottom of the 4th coming up. We'll be right back. Good evening. That was my Dracula impression. I hope you enjoyed. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Your Lady Cats are leading in a huge way, 10-0. The Pittsburg Lady Pirates in 4 at-bats have been struck out. Well, really, almost every single one is struck out. In 12 outs, 11 of them have been struck out by the hands of Crimson Bryant. And as a result, we head now to the bottom of the 4th. Your Lady Cats lead in a big way, 10-0, looking to maybe bump that up a little bit more. Lady Cats have not had any issues hitting here, as in their 3 at-bats, they got 5 in the bottom of the 1st, 2 more in the 2nd, thanks to a Jaden Harper 2-run shot, and another RBI from Harper, and 2 more runs to give the Lady Cats their 10-0 lead after 3. But now here in the bottom of the 4th, Lady Cats looking to inch that up even further. And a high pitch straight to the pitcher. And that will be out number 1 for the Lady Cats.
Next up for the Lady Cats, number 7, 3rd baseman, Baylor Boatman.
Well, I think y'all might have heard who's coming up next. It is the Lady Cat, not named after a university here in Texas, but it's pretty close. Baylor Bowman with a huge line drive to center field. She will try to get to second. The throw was not there. It's another double for Baylor Bowman. If I'm not mistaken, yes, that is her 2nd on the day.
Gracie Adair.
Now now relief pitcher for the Lady Cats, and coming in on a number of occasions for Coach David Carrillo's team is Gracie Adair, designated hitter, and she hits a bit of a bloop to the shortstop, and wow, is able to make kind of a jumping backwards catch. Had to contort her body in a pretty weird way, but she comes up with the grab. Man, what an adjustment by that player who came in for the injured Lady Pirate in the first inning, but she gets a big out there, making up the what looks like the ball might have gone through her arms when the preceding Lady Cat was able to make it to second. Oh, Abby Goldsmith has a nice little hit, but it goes straight to the first baseman, much to her chagrin, for an easy jog over to first, and that will retire the sides here for the Lady Cats. So for the first time here in this game, the Lady Cats are held scoreless on the bottom of the fourth. We head to the fifth inning now, very likely to be the last one here at Lady Cat Park. Sulphur Springs leads big, 10-0. Welcome back to all of our radio listeners. Hope all of you YouTube watchers are enjoying the behind-the-scenes action as your Lady Cats lead 10-0 here, heading now to the fifth inning.
Emily Adamson.
So we've got a new pitcher in here now, Bryant, seeing the last of her action. And Emily Adamson warming up for the Lady Cats. So, James, why don't we go take a quick break, and when we return, it'll then be time for the fifth inning. Sorry, folks, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the fifth inning, folks. Sorry for a brief delay in the action. We have a new pitcher coming on here in Emily Adamson. And Moore, the left fielder for the Lady Pirates, leading off here in the fifth inning. Remember, the Lady Pirates have to score really 10 runs here in this at-bat if they hope to have any hope of sending this game to, in this regard, regular innings. Because if the Lady Pirates come up empty on this possession, or on this at-bat, then the Lady Cats could just cruise to a finish here in the fifth inning. Sulphur Springs was held scoreless in their first at-bat here against the Lady Pirates. 5 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, as a fly ball sent back. Ooh, and just missing it is Adamson.
Oh, dude. It's a spectator sport if that's the case. Now I think, honestly, if you take it to the...
Counts now 2-1.
You're in business. Honestly. Shoot. To the big Chick-fil-A in the sky.
High and away.
You know what's beautiful here? I've never really seen it.
Puts the leadoff batter here for the Lady Pirates ahead in a big way, 3-0.
It's gorgeous. Just look at it.
3-1's the count. Here's the pitch. And that will be outside and away. So that will be a 5-pitch walk. And now runner on at first after the leadoff walk.
Number 11, center fielder Taryn Kiefer.
Center fielder for the Lady Pirates. Stepping up to bat. For the first time here tonight, a Lady Pirate is on base. It took Crimson Bryant coming out of this one. And a slow roller to second. The toss to second is there for out number 1. So they cannot advance the leading runner to second base. Instead, it's out number 1. No sac fly, no sac bunt, nothing. The contact she made wasn't the one she exactly wanted as she reached base, but she hit it in perfect position so that Lady Cats could make quick work of it, tossing it to second to pick off the leading runner. 1 runner on for the Lady Pirates now as a result at first, and 1 out. Outside and away for ball 1.
Wow.
Just in case you're in there.
So Baylor and Emerson on the left side.
1-0 pitch on the way. And once again, outside and away. So the righty having trouble finding the zone against righties. Lady Pirates center fielder at bat. Now ahead in the count in a big way, 3-0. She's not careful. She will advance a batter on a walk.
So putting Crimson in right, can you still bring her back in to pitch? No, once you're done pitching, you're done. That's right. Yes.
3-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. Inside, the throw to second. Not in time. She is safe, so.
That's why I'm saying you're just switching position.
Now the advancing runner,
That might be why she's
leading runner in this case, is at second. But it's still a 3-0 count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Lady Pirates looking to put something on the board. And she does make contact, but not before it rolls beyond the left field line. Made it to, looks like about third base before it maybe ricocheted off the base and continue rolling outward. So after fouling it off, it's a 3-1 count now. 1 out, runner on at second for the Lady Pirates. And low and outside, so it will be a 5-pitch walk. Second here in this inning for the Lady Cat pitcher. And now, runners on at first and second for Pittsburgh. Only 1 out for the Lady Pirates.
You know what I mean? And as good as Crimson is, a lot, you know? Was there been one ball put in play?
And check swing. They'll call her good on that one. So she's now ahead in the count, 1-0. So she walks this one. That will be a bases loaded situation for the Lady Cats. And in that scenario, only 1 out. However, she does get her to swing and miss on strike number 1 for the batter. Trip ones. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. And that one low. Below the zone. Make it a 2-1 count. 1 out. Lady Cat pitcher in the circle has walked 2 Lady Pirates on 5-pitch counts. So she's had trouble getting ahead in the count. And that is fouled into the dirt, it looks like. Lady Cat catcher was able to scoop it up and take it in. Emily Adamson, the catcher, does a nice job getting that one. And that was number 5, Abby Goldsmith, getting the batter to whiff for the second out here in the 5th inning. And now, Pittsburgh down to what could very well be their final at-bat.
Yes. But still.
Goldsmith delivers her first pitch to the Lady Pirate. It's low and away. Counts 1-0. Lady Pirates looks to be on their way to another loss here in the month of April. They were last in action on Tuesday, just like your Lady Cats. And they fell. That was in Texarkana to Liberty ILO, 9-5. So getting some runs there against the 4th place team in the district, but not enough. And a bit of a blooper to the first baseman who makes quick work of it. And that will be the final out here at the top of the 5th. The Lady Cats head to the bottom of the 5th, leading big, 10-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Whenever you're ready, send it back.
almost hit for the cycle. It's
Yeah,
it's
she
tough
was
target with
literally
that.
3 for 3 with a 2-run ball. She had 4 hits, so 3 runs scored. She had a double. Literally hit. If she could hit that ball, it would have been a
Oh, dude.
Welcome back to Lady Cat Park, folks. So I was initially right. It is, if you're the home team and you're already leading by 10 heading into the bottom of the 5th, and the game is called there. So home team, 4.5 innings, already leading by 10. Lady Cats win here over Pittsburg 10-0. It's the first, I guess you could say, official 10-run rule game. They did win 12-0 over North Lamar, but an easy and even 10 runs all through the first 3 innings, and your Lady Cats got another big win. So they are now just 3 district games away from back-to-back perfect district seasons. Man, what a run it's been for Coach David Carrillo in this program, led in large part by Crimson Bryant, who had a dang near perfect start here. She didn't strike out every single batter she faced, but all but one. So quite an outing from her. She picks up yet another win and a heck of a lot more strikeouts. So your Lady Cats now are 7-0 in district play, and if Pleasant Grove, well, they play LE, so that'll be a tough one on tomorrow. But if the Lady Cats, since the Lady Cats won, if Pleasant Grove falls to LE tomorrow, they will pretty much already clinch a district championship. So we're going to wish LE the best tomorrow, but we will next be back with the Lady Cats a week from tomorrow when the Lady Cats softball team hosts Pleasant Grove for senior night, and a win there will almost certainly clinch an outright district championship for your Lady Cats. But what a win here tonight, 10-0 over Pittsburg. And again, we'll next be in action. No game on Tuesday. Both baseball and softball are on the road. We are going to acknowledge that bye. But yes, next Friday, Lady Cats softball for senior night when Pleasant Grove comes to town. That'll do it for us with your play-by-play. I'm Ross Lubinsky. Shooting video for us has been Matt Jansen. And back at the station, making all the magic happen, is James Terry. Thanks for joining us on KSST Radio for Lady Cats softball. Back to you, James.